Are sign-on bonuses a trap? So recently I took my first software engineering job for a government contractor in Huntsville. The pay is 80K plus a $5,000 sign-on bonus that I will have to repay if I don't stay for at least a year. I plan on setting the money aside until the year is done. Smart, especially if you were in the last person situation where they quit. They had to leave their job within a week. But all right, I plan on setting the money aside until the year is done. But my mom is convinced that this is a trap and is trying to talk me into backing out of the offer before I turn in my notice this Wednesday. Her reasoning is that the bonus is used to lure me in because nobody else wants to take the job. Is there any truth to this? And they go on to so let's respond to this first. I would say no. Sign-on bonuses are not a trap. Sign-on bonuses are a retention incentive. I wouldn't say that's a trap because you know what it is from the beginning. And as a reasonable human being that's interviewing at a company, you should also pick up on whether or not you should be asking the questions. I mean, obviously, this other person in this previous question was kind of blindsided, but you should be asking the questions about what your work environment is going to be and what your compensation and what your work life arrangement is going to be and your bonuses and that kind of stuff. So I would say that this is just an evaluation metric for you to consider their offer. It is a 1 year sign-on bonus that is repayable back to them if you leave within a year. That is what it is. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that nobody else wants to take the job. A lot of companies have sign-on bonuses like this. So let's read down into the comments because I read down into the comments previously and there was a little bit more context. Come on, where's that comment from OP? So here it is. So put it in a savings account and wait for 12 months. So she unironically thinks I should try to join Twitter and that all of the people who quit under Elon's tenure are spoiled and don't want to work. I only asked because I Googled are sign-on bonuses a trap and got several hits. I also spoke about the offer with several industry friends. Not one raised an issue about the sign-on bonus. Yeah, she's she tried to warn me that they'll lay me off, but the thing is, big tech is the people that are laying people off right now. Yeah, so this person's mother is giving them advice to go in the direction of big tech, which I think Google just announced today. 10,000 people are getting laid off, and Twitter is laying off people left and right. Big tech is experiencing some major layoffs. And also, all of those big tech software engineering companies, they also have RSUs, well not RSUs, but they have sign-on bonuses and other kinds of like stock-based compensation that are the trap that this person's mother is advising them about. So I would say to this person, if as a competent adult, you are evaluating the offer and you like the company and you'd like to work there and you think that and you're going to manage the sign-on bonus safely by putting it into a savings account over that whole time so that you're not in a situation where you have to stay somewhere where you don't want to stay and you've read the terms and conditions of your contract and you feel comfortable with it, I'd say make the adult decision as an adult employee, an adult person with their own agency that, yeah, this is where I'm going to work and I'm going to manage the sign-on bonus as a smart person. I also recommend maybe de-involving your mother a little bit in the decision-making process. You know, we all have confidants in our life. I talk to my dad about a lot of things. I talk to my mom about a lot of things. Talk to them at least weekly, and I confide to them about some things. But in the end, it sounds like your mother's a little bit misinformed, and maybe you shouldn't use her misinformed opinion to help you make this particular decision. But I wish you the best of luck. It sounds like you're going to take the offer, so you should. You've talked to other people in the industry; they think it's a good bit of advice, so you should go with it. You should. They think it's a good opportunity, so you should go with it. So.
On arrangements, they heard the kid in 50 countries. Thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.